Hey y'all, welcome to the vlog and the empty house tour of my Cancun house. Yay! Definitely hear a echo in the background. I'm gonna try my best to edit it out, but of course it is a empty house. There's furniture here, but there's nothing on the floors or like the walls to really stop the echoing from happening. So we are going to work on that. That is number one on the list. But officially, I have moved in to my house in Cancun. If you missed the two previous videos on how and why I have a house in Cancun, I will link it down below so you guys can catch up. And I did a full apartment hunting tour of all the different apartments and new construction sites that I was looking at. I debated on buying or renting a house here, and I officially decided to rent a house. And then it was the biggest drama getting into this house actually ever. I was planning on doing one last walkthrough of the house and then moving in the next day. And then that next day it did not happen because it was a whole big story. Long story short, the homeowner literally tried to cancel my contract, and then I had to find another house last second. And then the homeowner came back with the potential of keeping the house. And I had already made so many plans about this house, but she wanted more money, and it was a whole big thing. So if you're curious what that story is, I'll put it on the highlights of my stories on my Instagram, so you can pop over there and find it all out there. Enough of you ask about it, I'll do like a full little story time. It was wild. My realtor and their realtor literally were screaming at each other at one point. It was like the most unexpected situation I have ever been part of. But this video is all about just the empty house tour. I want to give you the whole tour and show you all of the plans that I want to do to it, because we're going to make this a fun series. Whoop, whoop. A full series of me redoing one of these rooms at a time. Of course, I am renting, so it's going to be very renter family based. And then of course, things that are already in the house, like these couches, etc., using the things that are in the house already, and then adding to it without having so many things that are just going to be left here in Mexico whenever I move. So I want to, try to do as much as I can to make it really pretty and functional without buying lots of like new furniture. We will go through all of that, but first let's get a base down. Let's get our foundation. Let me show you the empty house tour of my new Cancun house. Here's the door, and then when you turn around, you have this fun little archway here. And then when you flip around, you will see that we've been here for a few days, so stuff is just absolutely everywhere, but it will add to the full before and after of this house. And I did buy a TV already because I did make a trip to Costco, and I don't have a car yet, so I tried to make the most of that trip to Costco and get everything that I could possibly need right away. And so I put that there. I don't know if that's gonna stay there, but you have your living room and your dining room, which will be really, really great to utilize and have fun little parties in. And everything in Mexico are mini splits on the air conditioning. They don't have central air, so you'll see lots of those on the wall. And then that is the kitchen, and of course the entryway into the hallway right here. And then we have a powder bath, which is actually so cute. I really like this little powder bath here. Lots of marble. Now I'll kind of pop back in here and talk you through what I'm thinking I want to do, and we'll see if I end up keeping these ideas or not. So you have your living room here, right? And of course I need to keep the couches. There was another single chair that is in this exact same style that was here, and I moved it to my beauty room, which I'll show you in just a second, because I needed a chair in there and I needed to fill the space. I also wanted to make like a spot for a TV, so we'll figure out if I want to switch this. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any great ideas. But I'm thinking move this over here, maybe the TV over here. The only thing about that though is the TV I'd love to be able to see from the kitchen, especially since we do a lot of entertaining. We, like me and my friends, do a lot of entertaining just like at each other's houses and stuff. And so I thought, I just want to be able to like see the TV. Like a thing here is like you play music from the YouTube app on the TV and stuff like that. So I don't know, I kind of like that position, even though it's not the aesthetically the best. But yeah, that's kind of the thought. I'm thinking here, I want to do a bit of like a boho chic into classy vibe. Obviously this is very like millennial gray and white, and I could lean into that and of course do like scarves on the wall and make it like really, really classy and very feminine in me. But I do like the idea of not going so like classic millennial gray, right? And throwing some pops of color and just, I don't know, some life back into just the straight white and gray. Like maybe even like a hanging bamboo chair somewhere and some greenery, as well as some like really classy elements, right? Like, can I find a balance between those that would make it nice? I will tell you one thing that that I do want to do is do a really nice chandelier here. Even if it's not functional, I think I'm just going to put it there for the sake of it. I will pop a video actually on the screen of a chandelier that I have in mind of the other house that I almost bought because I was originally maybe going to lose this one and I had to like find another place to stay. And so I was debating between that one and this one. And they have a chandelier in that house that I really, really love. So I'm thinking about maybe that here, right? That's a thought. Over here, we have, of course, the table. We do have this really fun runner that I bought in Mexico. I don't know if I want to keep that there and like add to like the colorful, you know, vibe of like alongside the classy sort of like neutral whites. We will see what we do with this space. I don't have any like major ideas for this space yet, but I would love to hear your opinions in the comments. And then of course here, you have the hallway all the way to a really great mirror. This needs help. This needs work. We'll definitely look at that too. I love this mirror. This is gonna be such a great place to take some pictures and just overall have like a good little place to like check yourself before you leave. When you come into the kitchen, you will see very brown cabinets and very beige countertops. I would love to try out the renter-friendly tiles, maybe as a backsplash here, and just try out some brands that I've seen just overall on Pinterest and, you know, TikTok and stuff of maybe making this space a little bit better for renter friendly. Obviously it's great and nice by itself, but and again, I've been here for a couple days, so my parents are with me, so there's lots of just stuff everywhere, but you'll have to ignore that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could make this better. That is like still renter friendly, like stickable and removable stuff, and just make it like a full cool transformation, especially this area over here. Maybe we make this little like an Eden nook, or we make it a pantry. We buy something from IKEA to put in there. Let me know what you guys think. And when you come over here, you will see the stairs. Also, we have really good storage here. We love that. Good storage there and good storage over here. Again, there's gonna be so much echoing in this footage. I am so sorry, I'm going to try. Now, this is very exciting for a Mexico house because it is the laundry room with a washer and a dryer. Now, I bought this dryer. This did not come with the house. Again, the very first thing that I bought from Costco was a dryer. This needs some help. This is rough, but this right here is another little bathroom, which is cute, right? It has a little shower. This is what you call like a maid's room or a maid's quarters. In Mexico and a lot of actually Central America countries, they have always an added bedroom, a lot of times also alongside the laundry room where they have live-in maids. It's really, really normal and common to have that. It's not even included in the number of rooms of the house. It'll say like a 3-bedroom house, but they'll have another room, like a 4th bedroom, literally for the maid like this all the time. So it's really interesting the way that they've designed all these houses for that, but it gives me a really great large laundry room space. I will probably have a cleaning person, maybe because I do need a bit of assistant. If you guys don't know, I do run a couple companies in my real life. I'm very busy, CEO, entrepreneur, typical workaholic. So I do need an assistant here for sure, because I'm already struggling with my team being so far away. So I might be interested in somebody that can sort of maintain and clean the house, things to just overall do but my schedule just doesn't allow me to keep up with, and also be a bit of my assistant, like pick up packages, that kind of thing for me. I probably won't have them live in, so this will just be my regular laundry room, but they'll probably come in every day and be in charge of just like, you know, keeping up a house, especially since I'm traveling back and forth. Also, a lot of just overall my assistant sort of needs that I have for like just my real life. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe along this side here, we have like a long bench that comes out, maybe from IKEA, so I can fold clothes and put them away easily. Maybe some like rolling baskets underneath. Again, something that is like cheap enough, and I'm not going to end up with lots of furniture after I move out of this house, but I just feel like that would be such a good spot for that, you know? Now this over here is really interesting. This is very makeshift. As you can see, I was so desperate for a dryer. It is very normal to hang your clothes in Mexico. Dryers are not something that you usually do. This was created for a stackable washer and dryer, and it would have been ideal to get one of those, but I already had a washer. I didn't want to buy a new one. Again, I don't want to like just be left with all of this stuff that I have to try to resell later. So this was a really good deal at Costco just for a dryer. This is what it is. All right, listen guys, it'll be fine. Maybe I can even put like a little shelf. I don't know, but this is still totally functional here and here. So we are where we are. This whole space needs some love for sure. But back in here, let's go go up the stairs and I will show you the second floor. This is such a fun layout design because I can work from here quite easily. And again, also just stuff everywhere, but also have like a separated space. This is my workspace. There's a bathroom there. And then this over here is the master bedroom. Now, when you walk in, you will see my number one thing is sleep and bedding was half of my luggage coming here. So I have all of my great bedding, but this room needs some help. It needs some work, does it not? Let's turn on the lights. Yeah, there you go. So I'm thinking, again, we have the furniture that we have. Is it my favorite ever? No, it's quite dark, but like, let's work with it, right? We have the little gray tops on there. And of course the gray coming from the floors. Everything in Mexico is tile. Very weird for me being an American. I'm very used to carpet and rugs. So I think everything needs a rug. It's definitely gonna be my number one thing that I buy. They're actually even hard to find in Mexico, the rugs, because nobody uses them, which is really interesting. So I might have to like ship them here or like put them in my luggage. I don't know, we'll have to figure it out. But I'm thinking we make this similar to, I'm struggling to say the word boho because I'm not very boho in myself, but I just feel like this space could use some life back in it, like bamboo and greenery sort of textures, along with some really classy elements, right? So like I would love a hanging bamboo chair here and like greenery, like a tall tree or something. I don't know. There's lots of like this kind of stuff in the house, which again is fun, but not the vibe we're going for. So all of that will kind of go in storage or something. And we will figure out how to make this space really great. But it does have a really, really cute little spot out here that is a balcony. And I would love to put like string lights and do like a great little place to have coffee in the morning. I would love that. We'll get to that later. Then onto the master bathroom. Here is your master bathroom. Now, again, my parents are staying here for right now, so it is full of their stuff. You'll have to ignore all of that, but it makes it better for the before and after, like we said. 2 sinks and the shower, which I'm already number one on my list is to change that shower head because no thank you. And then we're gonna need to clean this. I did buy a like drill attachment that is like an abrasion, like kind of brush, and we are going to very much handle that. And then this is the closet. Now it's a great walk-in closet. We love to see it. I already have some stuff here just from my suitcases and things. Again, this is just me changing 2 shirts this morning and I was just popping it here. We need a situation for shoes. This also needs some work. This, no, absolutely not. We need some good curtains here, maybe some shoe storage underneath this that isn't tacky. Maybe again, we look at IKEA and like doing some custom stuff maybe to that IKEA quick, but there's great overall storage around here for a master closet, especially for Mexico standards of walk-in closets. So we love that. Now we will go into my guest room. My parents are going to be probably coming all the time. If you guys don't know and you don't follow the story of how I even came to this point, I was here in Cancun for a place called Hope for Cancer. It's a really awesome, amazing holistic cancer treatment facility that my mom was a patient at. And we kind of extended our trip a few times. It was only supposed to be 3 weeks and we were ended up being here for like 3 months. And through that, I ended up meeting just a lot of really amazing friends. I was already looking to buy a house somewhere else besides America or rent a house or somewhere. And so I was thinking about Dubai and Paris. And when I met so many good friends here, I just thought, you know what? Let's make it Mexico. We'll see, right? We'll see how it goes. That's how this whole thing was born, but also is a double win because my mom can come back and stay here and get more cancer treatment. So that's really awesome. We love that. And this is the guest room. Now, of course, it's very plain now, and we definitely need to do something amazing with that headboard. That is not staying, but I want to make this like the most peaceful, amazing, just easy place to rest that we can. It has a little TV here. And again, these very boring shades that we definitely need, like long curtains that hang down. And, you know, maybe we move that chair out and do something else in here, but for sure we want to make this super cute. Comment down below if you have any great ideas or links to, you know, Pinterest or anything, or actually send me the links on my Instagram. That way I can like open them. I don't think you can open them on YouTube. You can see the vision here. There's a lot of potential. Now coming back out here, we have a little hallway all the way over to my new office and beauty room. I'm so excited about this space and that it is far enough away from my room that I can kind of like check out of one brain into my next brain. You guys know what I'm talking about though. If you're an entrepreneur, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And it has its own separate bathroom. And this is the chair I was talking about that I moved up here. I hired movers to move it. And there was a bunk bed here and I moved that down into a studio studio space. It's not in this house. And yeah, anyways, this is the chair that will be here. And then this is where I'm going to put the shelves that are iconic in my background in my house in America, in the US. And I found another way to make them or replicate them similarly here in Mexico. And I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video on that. So I'll show you everything that we bought and did to make that happen. And then thank God there's a Costco because we have a standing desk. This is my exact same desk as I have at the house in the US. And I'm so excited. So I'm gonna probably put that in this corner over here. And then that way I can kind of stand in the middle here, have my desk there, and there's good lighting from both sides. And these chairs may be there. We'll see if we replace those. And maybe an island here in the middle. Again, kind of where the desk is, but we'll move it on wheels so we can move it around because sometimes, especially for my Instagram lives, I stand and then like show products and different things. So yeah, we need to like work that out, see how that would work the best. And again, a little closet space and another little balcony space, which is so cute. Love this. Oh, the door's open. The screen is closed. The door somehow is open. Oh, you know what? I opened it earlier. Try to get rid of the echo. It didn't work. The echo is so bad in this house. We have to figure out with some more rugs and just fix on the wall or something. But we're gonna put curtains up here. So it's like the full length of sort of the walls. So it'll be really pretty. I'm so excited. The curtains make such a big difference in a room. Also, we have this landing here that I don't quite know what to do with. You have sort of the master here, right? And then this really large space of a landing, and then my closet, and then my guest bedroom. I could make it like a really beautiful sitting area landing with like a hanging chair, and then like a little bar for like coffee or something. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And then of course, this is the second bathroom here, and we will see how often this gets used. I might like try to make this space like better as well, because right now it's not the most glam, but functional. So we'll see what we think. But that is the full tour of upstairs. Guys, I am so excited to do each room, and we will have to talk about it together. So what we want to do, what the vision is, and it'll be a fun little series that we do on this channel of redoing each room one by one. So let me know which room you want to see first, and let me know all of your ideas down below, because I'm so excited to transform this house with you. And I will talk to you in the next video. I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this kind of content, girl, there is more coming. But if you're just here for the luxury bags and the fun stuff, then don't worry. We have lots of that coming too. And you can see all of those videos that I already have on my channel, all about in luxury investment value and how to make your closet into an investment portfolio. So don't worry if that's your cup of tea. There's lots of content like that still coming. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Love it.